Right, today's video is a follow-on from the first SARMS video that I've done on Ostarine. So the second one is going to be RAD140. So this was the second SARM I've taken after the Ostarine. So this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not saying take RAD140 or any other SARM, but the information that I'm going to give you is just my personal experience. So the first 4 weeks of ever taking SARMS, like I said in my previous video, was the Ostarine. After 4 weeks I switched to RAD140 and I've seen pretty much an immediate jump in size and strength. When I say immediate, it wasn't like instantaneously, it was probably within the first week I noticed size and strength gains coming on. If I was to the bloody sun's in the eyes again. If I was to compare RAD140 to gear and Ostarine, I would say Ostarine's more like Anavar and RAD140's Winchell, T-bowl, that sort of mix. So that's kind of where you're going if you want sort of a little comparison with the gear. Now, I put on over the 4 weeks that I was on RAD140, I put on probably about £5 or £6. I put about whatever it was, £4 or £5 with the Ostarine in the first 4 weeks. So again, I was dieting. If you didn't see the first video, as I said in that one, I was dieting when I took the RAD and the Ostarine prior to that, so I wasn't expecting massive gains in size and strength. But having said that, a combination of the Ostarine, sort of like £4 or £5, £4 maybe, £5, and then another £5 or £6 4 weeks later after I finished the RADs. So in total you get a good old whack, and it was all good dry muscle gains as well. No visible water retention. We're taking RAD140, but the strength gains and the pump as well definitely increased a lot. Side effects, didn't notice anything, to be honest with you. I just stayed on the lower dose. I can't remember the dose that I stayed on. I'll have to check that out. If you want to know the dose, drop a comment below and I'll let you know, because I'm just walking the dog the usual and I can't remember the dose, but I've got the product at home anyway. So yeah, no visible side effects at all. So I stayed on that for 4 weeks and then had a break. So the total duration of my SARMS cycle was 8 weeks. 4 weeks Ostarine, previous video, 4 weeks RAD140, and then I stopped. I didn't take a PCT as such, but I did take an actual test booster. So I just thought, I might as well, because I've got them in stock, so I'll just sort of like throw that in the mix. And my strength after a couple of weeks started to come down a little bit. So yeah, the size and strength definitely, I lost some when I came off, but it's not like I lost all of it. If I put whatever I put on, 10-11 pound over the 8 weeks on them two products, I probably, if I put £10 on, I probably kept about 6. It's a job to say, because you weigh yourself in the morning one day and you might vary 2 or £3 depending on what you've eaten and all that, the rest of it. So it will vary slightly from day to day, but it's safe to say that I was very pleased with it. I will do the next video that I'm going to do is going to be my next cycle after the RAD. So I would have had a 8-week break, and then I was at RAD and MK677 together, which that was fucking mega, to be honest with you. So if you want to see what I think of those two combination stack SARMS, then stick around for the next video. If you got any comments, leave them below. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and clicking the bell for further updates. Anyway, thanks for listening.